What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a story that has shocked both the entertainment world and the general public. Sean "Diddy" Combs, one of the most influential figures in hip-hop and entertainment, is facing some serious criminal charges. From mogul to accused criminal, this is a case that's captured the attention of millions. We're going to break down everything you need to know about Diddy's criminal case, starting from the first signs of trouble up to where things stand right now. Let's get into it. The charges against Diddy. Let's start with the charges that Sean Combs is facing. In September 2024, a federal grand jury indicted Diddy on a number of serious charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation for prostitution. This was a big deal because these charges paint a picture of an extensive network, allegedly involving human trafficking. Not only are these charges incredibly severe, but they also bring to light multiple victims who have reportedly been affected by Diddy's alleged behavior. Now, racketeering is a charge that immediately gets attention. This essentially means that Diddy allegedly ran a criminal enterprise, not unlike what we see in mob movies. The indictment suggested that the trafficking went beyond just one or two isolated incidents, instead indicating a larger pattern of illegal activity. That's what makes this case so serious. Cassie Ventura's lawsuit and testimony. One of the key pieces of this case involves Cassie Ventura, the singer and model who had a long-term relationship with Diddy. In late 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse during their relationship, which lasted for over a decade. In the lawsuit, Cassie detailed incidents of alleged abuse and claimed that Diddy was part of an organized effort to exploit women. Just days after Cassie filed the lawsuit, it was settled for an undisclosed amount. But that wasn't the end of the story. Following Cassie's case, more women came forward, alleging similar abuses. These testimonies have become a central part of the investigation, and they were key in building the criminal case against Diddy. Federal investigations and search warrants. In March 2024, the case took a more serious turn. Federal agents, including Homeland Security, executed search warrants at Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. This was all part of the investigation into the sex trafficking allegations. The fact that federal authorities were involved raised the stakes significantly, signaling that this wasn't just a personal legal issue anymore. It was a criminal investigation at the highest levels. This move indicated that authorities believed there was enough evidence to connect Diddy to a criminal enterprise. And while Diddy has denied all charges, the fact that law enforcement raided his homes shows the gravity of the situation. The superseding indictment. In April 2025, things got even worse for Diddy. Federal prosecutors filed a superseding indictment, adding new charges to the existing ones. These additional charges highlighted offenses that allegedly occurred as recently as 2023, indicating that the alleged trafficking and abuse could still be ongoing. The prosecutors have also indicated that more victims are expected to testify in court. Not only does this broaden the timeline of the alleged crimes, but it also suggests that Diddy's criminal activities might have been far more widespread than anyone initially thought. And while he has maintained his innocence, this superseding indictment paints a much more troubling picture of his involvement. The legal battle, upcoming trial. All eyes are now on May 5th, 2025, when Diddy's trial is set to begin. This is going to be a major event, both legally and in the world of entertainment. The prosecution is set to call multiple witnesses, including Cassie Ventura, to testify about the alleged abuse she endured while with Diddy. But what's even more explosive is that the prosecutors will attempt to bring in testimonies from other women who claim to have been victims of Diddy's alleged trafficking network. Now, Diddy's legal team is pushing back against this. They've argued that introducing testimonies from other women who aren't directly involved in the charges would unfairly bias the jury. They also claim that these allegations are just that, allegations without proper evidence to back them up. It's going to be a tense battle in the courtroom, and it's clear that both sides have a lot at stake here. What's next for Diddy? Right now, Diddy is still behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he remains in custody awaiting his trial. The stakes are incredibly high. If convicted, he could face decades in prison. But beyond the legal implications, this case has already deeply affected his public image. Once seen as a business mogul and cultural icon, Diddy now finds himself at the center of a scandal that could forever tarnish his legacy. As the trial approaches, many are asking, will Diddy walk free, or will his empire crumble under the weight of these serious charges? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain. This case is far from over, and the entertainment world is watching closely. Outro. That's all for today's video. We'll keep you updated as the trial unfolds, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the latest updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the charges against Diddy? Is it all a misunderstanding, or is there something deeper going on? I'd love to hear your opinions. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.